Okay guys, so I promised a video tutorial on how to answer the essay questions, and so I'm going to do that, try to make it short but clear for you guys, and just trying to size this a little bit so we can see it a little better, but I think that should be good. First off though, I do want to talk about the vocab as well. Okay, so with the vocab, a couple things to note. Okay, sometimes I'll say IDs. Okay, IDs, terms to know, basically they're synonymous with me. Okay, it means the same thing. So I've always used the term identifications, but again on the notes it's called terms to know. So a few things here. Well, this one is 8. We'll never get 8 terms, guys. We're going to have more than that most of the year. But I have, like I told you, every year attempted to kind of streamline what we're doing based on student feedback. They tell me it's a lot of IDs to remember, and yeah, I get it. But don't forget, it's an AP class, and so yeah, you're going to get a lot of work, a lot of IDs, all that stuff. So with the IDs, with the vocabulary, basically you can do a few things. You can do flashcards. You can do, even if you like the Flipgrid, you can do Flipgrid and talk about these, because it'd be great for me to read your Flipgrids or hear your Flipgrids. Then I'll really know, do they understand the Jesuits and why they're significant? And it also frees you from the visual part, which some kids don't like. Okay, so that's an option. But what I want to pull up right now and show you as well, and hopefully I can do this quickly because I did have this on a recent document. It should pull up right now. Where is it? Actually did a lot of stuff since then, but here it is. Okay, so this document, guys, is what you can use, and a lot of students choose this just because it's convenient. If you're one that kind of wants to get the IDs done and have them on one sheet and keep them that way, this is the way to go. So you basically just write the term here. So we'll do one real quick. Let's do Black Legend. Okay, Black Legend. And so with the Black Legend, the false belief that only the Spanish exploited Native Americans. Okay? So that's a good enough definition. It's not comprehensive or anything like that, but it's good enough. The most important part for me is the so what. Okay, why is this significant? Well, truth be told, and this is one way to write it. English, Spanish, Portuguese. I'm not going to include the French in there. All exploited the Native Americans in some way. The BL, Black Legend, is a misinterpretation. Apologize if I spelled that wrong. Misinterpretation of a misinterpretation to only blame the Spanish does not tell the whole story. Okay, so that's an example. It's not a great example off the top of my head, but it's basically what it's allowed you to do is it's allowed you to look at the word to find a good working definition, and then put it in your own words. Okay, explain to me why it's important. The so what. This is the most important part to me. Visuals, guys. Anything that pops in your head, anything that makes sense to you. Okay, and that's an important part of that. And I do still believe in it, guys. I know sometimes students say it's a grind to do the visual, but I do think they're valuable. So I want you to make sure to do that. Now, let's look at the essays. Okay, for the essays, and I've explained this in class, but maybe it's helpful to have this video and to kind of explain it to you. The essays, guys, are not our LEQs. Those are the ones we timed right in class on specific topics. They're not short answers either. Okay, what you're going to do once you're done with your study of the notes of chapter 1, looked at our key concept outline and been able to read some primary sources in class and really look at some of the other resources, watch the crash course video, watch Mr. Jocks and all these other resources that I want to kind of give you access to, then you're ready to answer these. So analyze the diversity of American Indian peoples that existed in North America and Mesoamerica. So you're going to write me a paragraph off the top of your head in about 7 to 10 minutes. I recommend 7, but no more than 10 minutes. And you're basically going to practice writing a long paragraph and structuring it as best you can, okay? We'll talk about structure. We haven't even really got there yet. So right now, you're just writing me a good, solid paragraph. And when my phone's ringing, hope it's not important, but I'll answer it later. A good, solid paragraph, and you're going to try to include structure, okay? So what I mean by structure right now, topic sentence, evidence to support that topic sentence, and then some details to support the evidence. So if I were going to talk about the diversity of American people, I would first mention the land bridge. I would also mention that the environment played a big role in how Native Americans settled. And within those paragraphs, I would describe the land bridge, describe the theories, that would be my evidence to support that. And I would also describe the different ways Native Americans lived. I would describe the cliff dwellers. I would describe the Cahokia Indians. I would describe how Eskimos were different because of the cold and how they lived in igloos. I would maybe even bring up, if I could remember it, how the Iroquois and others in northeastern parts of what is the United States lived in longhouses. Okay, anything we've read, anything we've discussed, anything that you've learned. Now, if you have trouble doing that, okay, don't panic. But it is, to be intentional about your learning, make sure that you are aware of that. And so after you read it, make a note to yourself, hey, I got to review Native Americans prior to 1492 because I couldn't write this one, okay? I'll accept whatever you turn in if you have honestly sat down and given me that 7 to 10 minutes, and it's going to help you in the long run because as you continue to write, we're going to practice a ton of these short writes. You're going to get better. You're going to get better, and you're going to realize what you know and what you don't know, and it's going to help to guide your studies, okay? So that's the goal with these essays, and if you take them seriously and you do them right, they're not time-consuming. Right here, 3 times 7, 21 minutes. You can get these done. I would recommend next Tuesday night or next Wednesday, okay, when we're pretty much done with Key Period 1, and it serves as a good review. It serves as, for you a target to, okay, I got to review some more stuff because I do not know the Native Americans as well as I should. Okay, so use it that way and answer them to your best ability in 7 to 10 minutes. Okay, if you have any more questions, guys, go ahead and you can ask them in class, or we're gonna work on our Canvas and set up a area for discussions and specific questions on anything. So maybe that way I can answer you and provide you with some more support without having to do it like ask a question in the middle of class. So hopefully that's helpful. If we have to clarify, we will, guys, but again, you can watch this video over too and slow it down and write down specific questions and we'll address them. Thanks, guys. Oh, that was weird. This is what I need to find, the pause button. So you saw some strange stuff going on right there. Sorry for the extra